Have you ever felt like there's a disconnect in your relationships with women? A subtle barrier you can't quite place? It's as if there's an invisible wall that keeps you from truly connecting. Like they're yearning for something they can't articulate, leaving you feeling lost at sea. You're not alone. Many men experience this same confusion and frustration. Here's the truth. 99% of women crave something deeply primal, yet they seldom voice it directly. It's a longing that goes beyond words. They long for a man who can truly see them, who can understand their unspoken needs and desires. They want someone who can read between the lines, who can penetrate the veil of their words and understand the emotions swirling beneath. It's about feeling seen and heard on a deeper level. This isn't about mind games or deciphering cryptic messages. It's about genuine empathy and connection. It's about tapping into a timeless wisdom that transcends fleeting trends and unlocks genuine connection. It's about being present and truly listening. It's about embracing the Stoic virtues of presence, understanding, and emotional intelligence. Qualities that are timeless and invaluable. These qualities elevate a man from ordinary to extraordinary in the eyes of a woman who desires depth and authenticity in her relationships. The ancient Stoics, masters of self-control and rational thought, recognized a powerful truth about human connection. True presence is a gift. They believed that being fully present with another person was not just a sign of respect, but a profound act of love and understanding. In our hyper-connected world, distractions abound. We are constantly tethered to our devices, our attention fragmented by the endless stream of information. We're bombarded with notifications, pulled in countless directions, our minds rarely fully present in the moment, let alone in a conversation. This constant state of partial attention leaves us feeling scattered and disconnected. This scattered energy doesn't go unnoticed by the women in our lives. They can sense when our minds are elsewhere, and it affects the quality of our interactions. They sense our divided attention, feeling unseen and unheard. This lack of presence can create a barrier, making it difficult to build deep, meaningful connections. To truly connect with a woman, we must cultivate the Stoic virtue of presence. This means being fully engaged, both mentally and emotionally, in the moment. Put down the phone, silence the mental chatter, and offer her the gift of your undivided attention. Show her that she is your priority in that moment. Listen not just to her words, but to the emotions coloring her voice, the unspoken messages in her eyes. Pay attention to her body language and the subtle cues that reveal her true feelings. This level of presence, of truly understanding her, is magnetic. It creates a powerful bond that goes beyond words. It speaks volumes about your respect, your interest, and your ability to provide the emotional security she craves. When you are fully present, you show her that she is valued and cherished. This deep connection fosters trust and intimacy, laying the foundation for a strong and lasting relationship. Embrace the Stoic virtue of presence and watch your relationships flourish. Stoicism teaches us that wisdom lies in understanding not just what is said, but what is left unsaid. It's about reading between the lines and sensing the emotions that words alone cannot convey. Women, often more attuned to the nuances of emotion, communicate on multiple levels through their words, their tone, their body language. Each gesture, each inflection carries a deeper meaning that speaks volumes. To truly understand her unspoken needs, we must become students of observation. This means paying close attention to the subtleties of her expressions and the shifts in her demeanor. Notice how her energy shifts when she talks about certain topics. Does her voice soften? Does she lean in closer or does she pull away? Do her eyes light up with excitement and joy? These moments are windows into her true feelings. Or does she tense up, her words becoming clipped? This could indicate discomfort or stress. These subtle cues offer a glimpse into her inner world, revealing her joys, her fears, her vulnerabilities. They are the silent language of her heart. By paying attention to these nonverbal cues, we demonstrate an empathy and understanding that goes beyond the superficial. It shows a deep level of care and respect. We show her that we see her, not just a surface-level projection, but the complex, beautiful soul she truly is. This is the essence of true connection and understanding. Active listening is more than just hearing the words someone speaks. It's about fully engaging with their message, both spoken and unspoken. It's about creating a space where she feels safe to express herself fully, without judgment or interruption. When she's talking, resist the urge to interject with solutions or relate her experience back to yourself. Instead, focus on truly understanding her perspective. Ask clarifying questions, reflect back what you've heard, and validate her feelings. "It sounds like you're feeling really overwhelmed right now," you might say, acknowledging her emotional state. "I can understand why you're feeling that way." These simple statements, rooted in empathy and understanding, are more powerful than any grand gesture. They demonstrate that you're not just hearing her words, you're connecting with her heart. Section 5. The language of touch, speaking volumes without words. Never underestimate the power of touch. A gentle hand on her arm during a moment of vulnerability. A reassuring squeeze of her hand when she's feeling anxious. These small gestures speak volumes about your care and understanding. Touch is a primal language, conveying comfort, security, and affection in a way that words often cannot. When used appropriately and respectfully, touch can deepen your connection, fostering a sense of intimacy and trust. Start small. A brush of her hand when you walk side by side. A gentle touch on her back as you guide her through a doorway. Pay attention to her response, respecting her boundaries and ensuring she feels comfortable at all times. Section 6. Emotional validation. The key to her heart. One of the most powerful things you can offer a woman is emotional validation. This doesn't mean you have to agree with her perspective or take on her emotions as your own. It simply means acknowledging and accepting her feelings as valid, even if you wouldn't react the same way. When she expresses her feelings, resist the urge to dismiss, minimize, or offer unsolicited advice. Instead, try saying things like, "That sounds really frustrating," or "I can see why that would make you upset." By validating her emotions, you create a safe space for her to be vulnerable and authentic. You show her that you respect her feelings and that she can trust you with her heart. Section 7. Building trust, the foundation of intimacy. Trust, the bedrock of any strong relationship, isn't built overnight. It's earned through consistent actions that demonstrate reliability, respect, and integrity. Be a man of your word. If you say you'll do something, follow through. Be present and engaged when you're with her, and make an effort to understand her world, her interests, her passions. Small gestures, consistently repeated, speak volumes about your character. Remember birthdays and anniversaries, offer a listening ear after a tough day, and make an effort to connect with her loved ones. These actions, though seemingly insignificant on their own, weave a tapestry of trust that deepens your bond and creates a foundation for lasting intimacy. Section 8. Becoming a high-value man, embracing Stoic principles. The concept of a high-value man isn't about superficial displays of wealth or status. It's about embodying qualities that speak to character, integrity, and emotional depth. Stoicism offers a blueprint for cultivating these traits. Embrace self-awareness, striving to understand your strengths and weaknesses. Practice self-control, mastering your emotions rather than being ruled by them. Cultivate a sense of purpose, pursuing your passions with dedication and integrity. These qualities, rooted in Stoic principles, are timeless and universally attractive. They signal to the world that you are a man of substance, worthy of respect and admiration. Section 9. Actions speak louder. Simple gestures, profound impact. Grand gestures have their place, but it's often the small, everyday actions that have the most profound impact on a relationship. Leave her a handwritten note expressing your appreciation. Surprise her with her favorite coffee order on a stressful morning. Offer to help with a chore she's been dreading. These small acts of service, born out of genuine care and consideration, speak volumes about your love and commitment. They demonstrate that you're paying attention to her needs, big and small, and that you're invested in making her life a little brighter. Don't underestimate the power of these seemingly insignificant gestures. They are the building blocks of intimacy, creating a ripple effect that strengthens your bond day by day. Section 10. Cultivating emotional intelligence. The mark of a modern man. Emotional intelligence, the ability to understand and manage emotions, both our own and those of others, is paramount in navigating the complexities of modern relationships. It allows us to communicate effectively, resolve conflict constructively, and build strong, healthy connections. Start by developing self-awareness, paying attention to your own emotional landscape. Learn to identify your triggers, understand why certain situations evoke strong reactions, and develop healthy coping mechanisms for managing challenging emotions. Practice empathy, making a conscious effort to see things from her perspective. Ask yourself, how would I feel if I were in her shoes? This simple exercise can shift your perspective, fostering compassion and understanding. Section 11. Embrace the journey towards deeper, more meaningful relationships. Understanding the unspoken desires of women isn't about mastering a set of tricks or techniques. It's about embarking on a journey of self-discovery and growth, cultivating the qualities that make you a truly exceptional partner. Embrace the Stoic virtues of presence, understanding, and emotional intelligence. Learn to listen deeply, communicate effectively, and build trust through consistent action. The path to deeper, more meaningful relationships requires effort, vulnerability, and a willingness to grow. But the rewards, a love built on mutual respect, understanding, and unwavering support, are immeasurable. So take the first step today. Listen attentively, observe her cues, and offer the gift of your genuine present self. You might be surprised by the depth of connection you uncover.